Hi, I'm Max Briggs, and this is Blazhevich number 16. First I'll play it for you, and then I'll give you some tips on how to practice it. Well, there it is. So number 16 here is in 6/8 time. And I find it's much easier to keep track of the beat by tracking the eighth notes rather than the dotted quarters. Just because there are so many syncopations in here, and it's not all that fast if you're tracking the eighth notes. Allegretto at the top left, that's telling you sort of moderately allegro, right? So quick, but not too quick, basically, right? No need to rush, no need to go super duper fast. Piano and dolce, that's telling you to play softly and sweetly, right? So not aggressive, nice and light, just sort of moving forward. Here we've got the key signature of 1 sharp, which may indicate G major, but based on the last note and how it sounds a little minor, we're definitely in the key of E minor, which is the relative minor in this case. So as you're practicing through this piece of music, you can sort of chunk it up. The first chunk is from measure 1 through the end of measure 8. Then at measure 9, where we have this G major arpeggio happening, right? The notes in that measure are all G, B, D. It's the same triad, just starting on different notes, and it's leading you to the downbeat of 10 with that D there. Now in the section from 10 to 13, this is your opportunity to show off your dynamic contrasts and your ability to play with accents, right? So like D, 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 da, 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 right? Really show that off, be sort of intense, and keep your time going as well. You'll notice that in measure 13, the second note, the second B, the low one there is tied, but it's got exactly the same rhythm as the note groupings in measure 12. So if you're having trouble keeping track of the beat during that tie, you can just imagine that you are articulating it, right? Instead of going dee da da, you can think dee da da da, right? Imagine it, but play what's written on the page. We're back at tempo 1 at 14. There wasn't a tempo change, but it's just reaffirming, you know, the same tempo there at 14. And again, piano. It's pretty much the same as the beginning until we get a surprise of a G sharp at measure 19. All right, so play that with a nice little oof, nice little jar. Ba 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 beep beep ba ba ba. Right, and then keep that energy going. The energy goes all the way basically until the end of 25. Now, looking at measure 23, 24, and 25, there's a lot of notes in there. There's a lot of accidentals. I would recommend taking your pencil and just reminding yourself of which accidentals carry through. I know in my part, I've got my F sharps and my D sharps marked in. Definitely remember the D sharp at the end of measure 25. We've got another statement of the first theme right there at 26, and then we end things out with a nice arpeggio and ending on a beautiful low E. If you look at the very bottom of the page, there are these couple measures, and that's showing you some rhythmic variations, or articulation variations rather, that you can use to practice this etude once you've got it learned in its original form. So basically, track the eighth note, keep your tempo nice and steady, watch out for those accidentals, and show off your dynamic contrast in measures 10 through 13. Have fun. Bye.